You are trading the best years of your life for a retirement fund you might never touch. Bill Perkins, author of Die with Zero, claims this is the single greatest financial mistake you will ever make. He proposes a radical paradoxical strategy to optimize your life experiences rather than your bank account balance. It goes against every piece of conventional advice you have ever heard about saving, and it forces you to rethink your entire future. Received, but once you hear it, your entire relationship with money will shift. So sit back, grab a cup of water, and let us get to it. Most of us are living our lives based on a deferred gratification script we never actually signed up for. We work, we save, we invest, and we tell ourselves that one day, when we have enough in the bank, we will finally start living. But as Bill Perkins points out, we treat our money like it is a precious resource that must be hoarded, while we treat our time like it is an infinite asset that will always be there. The reality, of course, is the exact opposite. Money is replaceable, time is not. Let us start with the first, and perhaps most jarring, shift in perspective: the concept of net worth versus net fulfillment. We are conditioned to measure our success by the total value of our assets. But Perkins argues that a high net worth at the age of 70 or 80 is actually a sign of a life poorly lived. Imagine you are working 60 hours a week in your 30s, skipping trips with friends and delaying hobbies, all to stash away an extra $50,000 into a retirement account. By the time you reach age 65, that money might have grown significantly, but you have lost the ability to use that money to experience the things that were only possible when you were younger. You cannot buy back the energy, the health, or the social circle you had when you were 30. This is what Perkins calls the experience bucket. Every experience has a shelf life. If you want to hike the mountains of Patagonia or attend a specific festival, those opportunities have a peak window. If you miss that window, no amount of money in your bank account can resurrect the moment. The easy win here is to start tracking your life by experiences rather than dollars. Think of your life as a collection of memories. If you don't intentionally spend your money to buy those memories now, you are effectively stealing from your future self. Now, here's where it gets interesting because you might be thinking, what about security? That leads us directly into the second point: the importance of timing your spending. Most people treat retirement planning as a straight line, but life is actually a series of phases with different physical and financial needs. Perkins suggests looking at your life in 5-year blocks. In your 30s, you have high physical energy but likely lower funds. In your 50s, you have more money but perhaps less physical energy. If you wait until you are retired to spend your savings, you are ignoring the biological reality that your ability to enjoy those funds declines over time. A study from the Employee Benefit Research Institute found that most retirees actually end up spending far less than they projected, often dying with more money than they started retirement with. Think about that for a second. They spent their entire youth and middle age sacrificing, only to leave a massive pile of cash behind that they never enjoyed. It is the ultimate tragic irony. If this is clicking for you, hit subscribe. I drop videos like this every week to help you get more from your life. We are just getting to the heart of the matter, and the best part is coming up next. Okay, so we have established that you need to prioritize experiences and that timing matters. But now, let us tackle the one concept that truly blows the roof off traditional financial advice. This is the one I have been saving for you. The idea is called the give away while you are alive strategy. Most people want to leave a large inheritance for their children or heirs. They work themselves to the bone to ensure their kids have a massive windfall after they are gone. But look at the math. If you pass away at age 85 and leave your children an inheritance, how old are they? Usually, they are in their 50s or 60s. They are already established. They likely do not need the money for the things that would have actually changed their lives, like buying a home in their 20s, starting a business, or paying for their own children's education without crushing debt. Perkins argues that the optimal time to transfer wealth is when your children are between the ages of 26 and 35. That is the peak impact window. By giving them the money while you are still alive, you get to witness the positive change you are facilitating. You get the emotional reward of seeing them thrive, and they get the financial boost when it actually matters. Think about the difference. Giving your child $50,000 when they are 28 can change the trajectory of their entire life. Leaving them $200,000 when they are 60 just adds a cushion to an already settled existence. It is not about being irresponsible or running out of money before you die. It is about dying at zero, having used every cent you earn to create the maximum amount of life experiences and positive impact for yourself and those you love. Let that sink in for a moment. Once you see it this way, you cannot unsee it. Your money is just a tool for living, not a scorecard to be maximized at the finish line. So, where does this leave you? It means you need to stop asking, can I afford this? And start asking, is this an experience that fits my current phase of life? It means you need to sit down and actually calculate what your optimal retirement number is rather than just assuming more is better. And most importantly, it means you need to be intentional about the transfer of your wealth while you are still here to enjoy the results. The path to a fulfilled life isn't paved with bank statements. It is paved with the memories you collect and the impact you have on the people you care about. If you got value from this, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe so you do not miss the next deep dive. I am already working on a follow up about how to calculate your own die with zero number, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Remember, your time is finite. Start living like it is. See you in the next one.